My dear grade 5 learner, how are you? Welcome to this lesson. And in this lesson, I'll be your teacher, Teacher Paul Kuria. In this lesson, we shall learn about the main physical features in Kenya. The main physical features in Kenya. Now, I want to jog your mind a bit. You tell me, what is a physical feature? What is a physical feature? In a minute or two, try to remember what we learned in grade 4 about physical features. Can you remember what we said physical features are? What is a physical feature? Good. Allow me now to share with you the correct definition of physical features. Physical features are natural things appearing on the Earth's surface. Natural things appearing on the Earth's surface. Now you know. List 5 examples of physical features that you know. Which physical features do you know? Name any. I'm giving you a minute or two. Now, compare whatever you had said or whatever you had written with what I'm presenting on your screen. Now, these are the examples of physical features. We have mountains, hills, rivers, lakes, oceans, swamps, and many other physical features. Which are the main physical features in Kenya? The first physical feature in Kenya is the mountains. Mountains. I'm sure you can remember what a mountain is. Examples of mountains we have in Kenya. We have Mount Kenya, which happens to be the highest mountain in Kenya. Remember, the name Kenya, the name of our country, Kenya, came from the name of the highest mountain in Kenya, which is Mount Kenya. Did you know that? Good. The second mountain is the Aberdare Ranges. The Aberdare Ranges, also known as the Nyandarua Ranges. Aberdare Ranges, also referred to as the Aberdare Ranges. We also have Mount Elgon, which is in Bungoma County, Mount Elgon. We also have Mount Longonot, Mount Longonot. So these are just examples of the main mountains we have in Kenya. I've not said that this list is all-inclusive. We have other mountains like Mount Marsabit, Mount Kulal. I've just mentioned the main mountains that we have in Kenya. On your screen, I'm showing you pictures of some of the mountains that we've mentioned in Kenya. We have Mount Kenya, we have Mount Elgon, we have Mount Longonot, the Aberdares or Nyandarua Ranges. The second physical feature is the Rift Valley. The Rift Valley. Now, Rift Valley is a long trench running from the north to the south of Kenya. A long trench running from the north to the south of Kenya. And you can see the Rift Valley, okay? So with the steep sides, all the walls called escarpments, and then down there is the Rift Valley. So it's a very main physical feature in Kenya. And we've said that it runs from north to south of Kenya. Another physical feature is lakes. You know, a lake is collection of water surrounded by land. Examples of lakes we have in Kenya: Lake Victoria, Lake Turkana, Lake Naivasha, Lake Nakuru, Lake Baringo, Lake Bogoria, Lake Magadi, Lake Elementaita. So those are examples of lakes that we have in Kenya. Now I'm presenting to you pictures of lakes. Like you can see, Lake Nakuru, it's well known for birds known as flamingos. Then with Lake Victoria, maybe it's good to know that Lake Victoria is a lake which is shared between Uganda, Tanzania, and Kenya. That's why I'm showing that small map of Lake Victoria. Key to note that only a small part of the Lake Victoria is found in our country, Kenya. We also have Lake Turkana. You can see people doing fishing in Lake Turkana. There is also another map there, which is trying to show some of the lakes. You can see Lake Turkana. You can see Lake Baringo. You can see Lake Naivasha. You can also see Lake Victoria. Key to note, you're supposed to be able to know or to identify where these physical features are found in our country, Kenya. The other physical feature is rivers. Kenya has plenty of rivers. Examples, with the longest river in Kenya, which is River Tana, with River Athi, River Ewasonyiro, with the Mara River, River Yala, River Takwel, and many other rivers that we have in Kenya. I'm showing you pictures of some of the rivers that we've mentioned. There's the longest river, we've said it's River Tana, with the Mara River, with River Ewasonyiro, River Ewasonyiro. Which other rivers do you know in Kenya? Good. We continue, and the other physical feature that we have in Kenya is plateau. What is a plateau? Now, a plateau is an elevated, raised landform that rises above the surrounding area. It's like a table. In fact, a plateau is also referred to as table land. All right? Examples of plateaus that we have in Kenya, we have the Nyika Plateau, we have Kinango Plateau, with Laikipia Plateau, and the Yatta Plateau. Now, on your screen, I'm showing you a good photograph of a plateau. We've said it's a raised flat land, like that looks like a table land. Now, my dear learner, we've come to the end of our today's lesson, where we've been looking at the main physical features we have in Kenya. I want to ask you to draw a map of Kenya, and then you try to slot the main physical features that we've learned in Kenya on the Kenyan map. I've been your online teacher, Teacher Paul Kuria. Goodbye.